Hey everyone, this is Kyle.
And this is Evan.
And you're listening to Radio Free Decipher.
Yeah, that was quite an intro.
Thank you very much.
Powerhouse, man. What do we got to talk about today?
Well, today's show is going to be 100% dedicated to our biggest fan.
Oh, yeah?
Jonathan Bruser.
Yeah.
Because last week we talked, strangely enough, about some crazy movie list, and we said if anybody out there wants us to talk about the movie list that Evan has come up with, to email us. And we got a grand total of 1 email from our biggest fan, Jonathan Bruser.
You know, I don't know that this means he's our biggest fan as much as it means...
Hey, today he is our biggest fan.
Well, he's the guy that actually cared about the movies. Everybody else is saying, no, I don't care.
So, Jonathan...
That's a pretty resounding thud, but thanks, Jonathan.
Evan, cue the Carpenter music.
Yeah.
Today's show, it's all about Jonathan Bruser.
Aw.
So, all right, I'm going to read his email. You ready?
This is brilliant.
Okay. Hello there. I just wanted to say that I'm one of those people out there who would like to hear your movie list on RFD. If you keep track of how many people regularly listen to RFD,
we do.
You can add me to that list as well. Your jokes, corny as they may be sometimes, are actually funny. More power to you. Jonathan, you the man.
Aw, Jonathan. I feel so loved right now.
That's right.
So, let's talk. Lots of stuff happened this week. It started all on Sunday with the major sweep of the Oscars by Lord of the Rings,
what are you
The Return of the
about?
King.
What happened?
Oh, I think you heard. You know,
Rings won something?
It won a few things.
Wow.
Yeah. It wasn't eligible in a few categories, and otherwise...
So it didn't win those?
No, it did not win any of the categories for which it was not eligible. It also did not win any of the awards for which it was not nominated. So that was a bit of a surprise.
Interesting.
But other than that, it was kind of a good day for those guys.
Yeah, it tied the world universe record for Oscar wins in one fell swoop, which was 11.
Yes, tying with
Ben-Hur and Titanic.
Bing! 500 points.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. But I believe both Titanic and Ben-Hur were nominated for more, but didn't win all of those categories.
That is correct. Ben-Hur was nominated for 12, didn't get the Screenplay Award, and Titanic was nominated for 14. What a geek I am. This just goes to show the kind of mind that makes a top 100 movie list.
That's right. That's right. So congratulations to Peter Jackson, to all the Weta team, to everybody involved in the making of
cast
the film.
And crew, the thousands of people responsible for making the movies.
You guys deserved it, and I think I need to go see that movie again.
Yeah.
Yeah, so congratulations.
Yeah, very cool stuff. Then around the office, little high points throughout the week. We got our first packaged boosters of Necessary Evil into the office upstairs, and I got a foil in my very first pack that I opened.
Really? Which one?
I got Ducat, Angel Tanan, which has this cool little foil of his ring and some of the light sources behind him. It looks really, really spiffy.
And spiffy.
Yeah, spiffy.
All right.
So that was a lot of fun. Kyle is coughing because he's sick.
I have been sick for days and days.
Yeah, you may have just heard the air conditioner kick off in the background because we've had this sudden heat wave here after weeks and weeks of cold.
Yeah, it's kind of refreshing to finally be wearing some shorts.
Yeah. Although Chuck made a good observation. It's like, why, when it's 60 degrees in your house, you're all like frigid and bundled up and throwing on long, sleeve shirts and maybe huddling under a blanket. But when it's 60 degrees outside, short sleeve shirts are great. Hey, it's what is it? Is it direct sunlight? Is it learned behavior?
I think it's
maybe nobody finds this as interesting as me and Chuck.
Not at all.
All right,
let's move on.
Okay, what you got?
Online games.
Yeah.
I got some cards.
Yeah.
I have been playing a little bit.
Kyle, too, has joined the Lord of the Rings online.
I have been enjoying it. It's been very, very fun. And I got to heckle Josh Cornwell-Mott the other day, which was kind of fun. And, stuff like that. I won my first game.
Yeah.
I am undefeated right now.
Ooh.
But I've only really had time to play one game. I've been building decks and, messing around with all that kind of stuff and just chatting with people. But I've only got to play one game so far, and I won it. Got the guy at Site 6.
Yeah?
Yeah, he had to move from 5 to 6 with a lone Frodo, and down came the Easterling hordes.
Man, it didn't take you long to get him down to a lone Frodo.
Yeah, it was pretty brutal. He when he moved from 3 to 4, I wiped out his Lego, so he was left alone with Smeagol, Sam, and Frodo, which isn't the strongest fellowship. And the next turn, I came down with another giant fierce monster, which wiped out Sam and Smeagol.
I've been having grudge matches or something. Well, okay, grudge matches is blowing it out of proportion. But for the last several nights running, Moria Orc has been on when I've been on and we've played.
That's what Cornwall Mott was playing the other day, and he was just brutalizing people with it. It was pretty fun. I was rooting for the other guy so much because I wanted it to be more of a game.
I perhaps have led you astray. There is a guy named Moria Orc.
Oh, really?
And I have been playing him every night. But yes,
right.
I also had my first online experience against Moria, the culture. But
right.
no, for the last 2 or 3 nights running, when I have logged on, a guy named Moria Orc, or woman, I don't know, has been playing, and we actually played the same deck, both decks against each other on 2 successive nights, and he won the first night and I won the second.
Wow.
So maybe we got to log on again and break that tie or something. I don't know.
Interesting.
It was also.
But I've been having a lot of fun with it.
Yeah,
and,
me too.
And I'm setting up some big fun events for the PCs to play in and all kinds of fun stuff like that. So it's gonna be a good time.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then let's see, other news. There was of course the announcement of
Reflection.
Yes.
Reflections. I don't have all the details in front of me, so I hate to missay things. But
I too would prefer to wait until the official word comes out.
Absolutely. But you can see up there that there is an announcement about Reflections, and you can see the details in the web story on Decipher.com. I did get a chance to see some of the preliminary packaging down in the art department.
Yeah.
It is sexy.
Yeah?
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. So
nice.
I'm excited about that. So, and
cool.
I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. So
I noticed you kind of doing that thing.
Yeah. Pineapples. All right, it went away.
What?
Seriously, this is a weird thing. Okay, if you ever have to sneeze, you can say the word pineapples and it'll go away. I don't know why, but somebody taught me this when I was younger. And like, if I see that you're about to sneeze, I can say it and you'll stop. It's so weird. Yeah, it's like I don't know why. I don't know why. I can't explain it. But
can that be true?
I swear to God. Try it. The next time you have to sneeze, everyone out there, listen to me.
I was going to say
the next time you have to sneeze, if you say pineapples, you won't sneeze.
Plural pineapples? Does it matter?
I don't know.
That would be worth an experiment.
There was even, listen to this. This is crazy. Even one time, I was like in a place where you're supposed to be quiet and stuff, and I had to sneeze, so I just thought to myself the word pineapple, and I didn't sneeze. I swear to God, dude, this sounds like science fiction, but it works. It's bizarre.
The things you learn listening to Radio Free
Decipher. I know,
Decipher.
it's like a cornucopia of knowledge.
Yeah,
here.
we are serious edutainment here, is what we are.
Edutainment.
You like that?
And mathemagicians.
Yes. I don't know.
So I guess that's going to do it, man.
We really don't have a lot of news to impart this week.
No. Wait, you didn't tell us any of your... Come on, man. Top movie. What was your
for
number
Jonathan?
One for Jonathan? Give Jonathan, the hookup here.
Okay.
Give us the top 5.
I don't have my list in front of me. I need to say 5 because I very clearly remember the 4th, and the 5th has gone totally out of my head at this moment. But
was it Zoolander?
It was not Zoolander.
Okay.
That was in your top 5.
By the way, I'm very excited about Starsky and Hutch coming out this weekend
yes.
because it is the 4th Ben Stiller and Owen Wilson epic.
Okay, for 400 trivia points, what were the other 3?
The other 3 were Zoolander, of course, The Royal Tenenbaums, and Meet the Parents.
Very nice. That's the hard one to get, I think.
Really, Meet the Parents? Because he wasn't in it very much.
Not really.
So, anyway.
Man, movie geeks here.
Yeah, all right, top 5. Do it.
I don't remember number 5, but number 1 was Back to the Future.
Back to the Future.
I just love that.
It's a good movie.
Really, there's no need for explanation here. It's movies I like. So
sure,
there you go.
Absolutely.
Number 2 was The Sixth Sense.
Interesting.
Yes.
I think that, believe it or not, that is my least favorite of the
M. Night Shyamalan movies.
Right, yeah. Mine, I think, go in the reverse order of how yours went. Mine go. It's really tough. Unbreakable and Signs are both really good for me. They're both right next to each other. But I think for me it goes Signs, Unbreakable, Sixth Sense.
Right.
And I think yours go in the other order, don't they?
Yes, they go in the reverse order of that as you work your way down the list.
But interestingly enough, all three of those movies made your top,
yes, they did.
30-something.
Yeah, they're all in the top 40 or so.
And additionally, three of the...
you're thinking David Fincher.
David Fincher films made it in your top 30-something.
Yes, not Alien 3.
No.
I'm sorry, David.
It happens.
Yeah.
Sigourney Weaver got in your way, man. We understand.
Yeah. So number 3, The Princess Bride.
Fantastic movie.
Yeah.
That definitely makes my top 100 as well.
Yeah. And number 4 is...
and you know what? The Princess Bride, I think I want to make a list of like the 10 most quotable movies, and I think The Princess Bride is definitely
absolutely
be on that list.
One of the best.
Yeah, that and like you got to put Office Space in there.
Yeah,
and, some other just classic quotable movies. So
I think Princess Bride might be number 1 for quoting, just because anytime anyone says it's possible, you can say pig.
That's right. That's right.
And it just slips in there so quick.
And the other thing is when people are leaving to go somewhere, I mean, how often do we say, have fun storming the castle?
Yeah, genius. So there
great
you go.
Movie, great movie. All right, so number 3 was Princess Bride.
Number 3 was Princess Bride, and number 4 is Memento.
Memento.
I also have 3 Christopher Nolan movies on my list.
Wow.
No, I think that's not true. Following didn't quite make it, though I have seen it and really enjoyed it. So those of you who are film buffs and liked Memento or Insomnia can hunt down Following as well. But Memento is my number 4.
So it didn't, like a Fincher movie didn't make your top 5, or was number 5 Fight Club?
No, Fight Club showed up about 17 or so.
Okay.
I did like Fight Club, but only kind of in retrospect. When I first saw it in the theater, it didn't.
I remember
really
that, and
I
remember you saying, "Yeah, I didn't really care for that movie," but I was such a big fan of that movie that I kept watching it and watching.
Well, and on DVD,
it,
it grew on me in successive viewings.
That's right. I can say without equivocation that Fight Club is my number 1.
Yeah. Speaking of Fincher, there were a couple of people in the office who, upon seeing The Game show up on my list, realized they hadn't seen it.
Right.
2 people, and Kyle and I both own a copy, so we brought them both in so those 2 guys could watch it.
Right. Yeah, and these people had heard so much about that movie, so they were all like curious about it. So it's a brilliant movie, and I love The Game. So.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Well, that was a lot of
so there you go. That's 4
stuff about not Decipher. Yeah. Well, no 5, huh? You can't remember.
I can't remember. It's funny. I can remember 6. I can remember.
All right, give us 6 then.
I hear I'm skipping, and I know you got to be thinking, can this really be your favorite movie if you can't remember it? But you have to understand, making this list took like weeks, like an hour or 2 a night for weeks, trying to really figure out, this one or that one. Number 6 was the Blair Witch Project, which I know polarizes a lot of people.
Right,
you
either
love it or
hate it. Yeah.
But I loved it, and remember very clearly our experience going in Chicago. We were there.
We got to see one of the advanced screenings that we saw it like 2 weeks before it came out.
We were in Chicago that summer for Wizard World, and we found a theater, took cabs to go see this movie, and had a great time.
Yeah. It was in a little rinky-dink theater.
Yeah, it was really neat.
It was kind of like a spooky-looking theater, too, and then there was the spooky movie, and it was just a great...
Yeah, but it worked in that theater, especially because it's not, here's more Film Geek showing, but it's not a widescreen movie, so being, on a smaller screen worked just fine for it. So there you go.
Good movie.
Yeah.
And with that, we call it a day. Thanks for listening, everyone, and thanks again to Jonathan Bruser. You demand.
Yeah.
Take care.